welcome back to my channel if you're subscribed, and please subscribe and stay for more content if you aren't. I know it's been a while for my subscribers, but I wanted to come to you guys with some new content just to update you guys on some more of the things that I'm interested. You know, I told you guys I wanted to make this an all-inclusive channel, so something I want to talk about that I started feeling more passionate about lately is vapes. Well, I didn't want to so much as talk about them as to compare to, as you can tell by the title. So I'm comparing my Juul, don't mind my ugly ass nails, my Juul to my Smok V8 stick. So just to be fair, let me turn this one off. I'm gonna start with my first baby, my Juul. I first got this because I was trying to stop smoking, you know, like black and mild cigarettes, just that kind of thing. So I got this, which actually helped. It's pretty strong. I think this is like a 30 nic level. So but it evens out because it's I forgot, the vape lady said something about it evens out. So it evens out, so you're not just like, oh my god, it's 30. But it's not so terrible, but it does give a pretty nice nic buzz. So one thing I didn't like about this is the smoke reduction is not bomb. Like, hold on. You get a pretty decent smoke reduction, but it's just not like vape. You know? It's not like the clouds, you know? I wanted the clouds, so. If you want something chill, you know, you just want to get a little, you know, nic buzz, you want to stop smoking, I definitely recommend this. This is the most, like, I literally don't do what I do, but I literally smoked this in Walmart when I was walking around, just like, and it's so little that literally, unless you're like walking directly behind me or like beside me, you wouldn't even know. You'd be like, what the fuck is that? And it's gone. It's gone, like literally. We're good. So that's why I like this one. Another downside to this one is it doesn't have as many flavors as vape, obviously. Like these little, please do not judge my nails, like I want to show a different way, but like these little cartridges, oh, I'm doing this, but these little cartridges, it comes with 4 of these when you buy. I bought this in like the starter pack, so it came with my whole Juul, and it came with 4 starter flavors. It came with mixed berry, Virginia tobacco, mint, and something else. But anyways, it came with the only flavors I really stuck with was mint and the original, which is the mixed berry, and then they have a mango. It did not come with my starter pack, but they had a mango that I ended up finding at a vape shop that was actually really good. But my favorite flavor that I would recommend is the mint, because it's kind of like a spearmint, so it's like sweet. I like that kind of sweet mint. So yeah, here are a couple other flavors. Yeah, the tobacco flavor is fucking nasty, so I don't recommend that one, but the rest, they're pretty good. I would, you know, they're good, they're fine. I got this for like 60 bucks altogether, plus tax and everything. It was around $60. So, and I got this one at the gas station. So that's one thing about these, they're more easy, more convenient to find at, you know, I go to a gas station rather than my Smok sticks. I had to go to the actual vape shop. Okay, so moving on to my Smok stick. I'm really excited about this one because this is obviously my favorite. This is the one that, this is my first actual mod, like my first actual like my first actual like cloud protecting, e-juice taking tank and everything, you know, the everything. I'm not gonna go into terms and everything, guys, but you know what I'm talking about. My first actual mod, and I'm really excited to get this because I didn't do too much research. I had a friend who had a mod that was great cloud production. Like I already wanted a vape because I had my she kind of helped me get my Juul because I wanted to try to get off of the smoking black. So when I hit her vape, I was like, wow, actually let's give it a pretty decent buzz. So I started smoking my Juul, and then I was like, dang, I kind of want, the more I smoked my Juul, the more I wanted cloud production. You know, I kind of wanted something to distinguish between, you know, what I was smoking. I'm weird, so I wanted something just extra, okay? I'm just extra. So I looked up, you know, the best starter mods, you know, for not too expensive, not too cheap, you know, won't break down on you, pretty decent. And one of the brands that I found was pretty reliable was Smok. So I ended up getting my Smok stick. And I have to say, I love this. Like, I love this thing so much. With this, it's a little different from the Juul because instead of becoming one piece and then you just take off the flavor and attach it, it's a whole mod, so it has a tank. So to put the juice in, sorry, I always lose the place. You have to freaking slide it. And you see that's where the juice goes in, the top right there. Close it. When you're changing the, I'm not going to take everything off in a part because I have juice in here currently, but when you're actually taking the coil off, you have to twist this whole thing off so it comes apart. The battery's on one side and then the tank and everything's on one side, and you can take off the coil, change it. You have to change it. Another thing with this is it has a coil. With the Juul, you know, charge it and go. And you replace the liquids, you know, you go. With this, you have a coil that lasts about, you know, 2 weeks, a month. I heard some can last a month depending on the juice. Mine ended up lasting like a week and a half because I'm crazy. And I go to the vape shop and I tell them to put extra flavor in mine because as soon as I hit mine, I want flavor. Flavor, blast, explosion, flavor, flavor. That's the one reason why I wanted a very, a more cloud production and a more e-juice taking mod is because I wanted more flavor. So I tell them to add more flavor, but apparently with more flavor comes more sugar, which clogs up your freaking majiggy. So I have to change my coil more often, but you know, depending on what juice and everything you use, then you probably won't change yours as often. But all that is worth it to me because like I said, I love this thing. Right now I have 4 different flavors. This is only 3 of them. This is my first one. This is called Dragon Tears and it's more of like a fruity, juicy like kind of one. Those are my favorites, as you'll probably tell. This one's another fruity, juicy kind of one. I was trying to find my favorite fruity juicy. The one I have right now is the one that's in my car because I love this one so much, and another fruity juicy one. But this is the one, I'm sorry, am I talking really fast? Anyways, y'all can catch up. Anyways, this is the one that I told them to add extra flavor, and that's when I started doing it because I love the extra flavor. That one's called Dragonborn. And then this is my first kind of mint tasting one. I like the mint, but it's also kind of like gives you that burn, you know, that burn in the back. So if you like the burn in the back, then go for the mint, you know. But I don't really like the burn in the back as much. But anybody want to see this cloud production? Is that like sex to anybody else? I don't know why, but I just love, I think that's one thing about vaping that I just love, just playing with the smoke. And then it smells so good and fruity and like almost like an air conditioning, but then it like dissipates, so you don't have to worry about the smell sticking or like being around for hella long. It dissipates, so you're good. Vape away. If you're wondering how much this was, this actually varies. I saw it online for 40 bucks. I got mine in store for 50, and then I got my juice, so altogether it was all like 60 bucks, and it came with 2 coils, so you don't have to worry about the coils for the first 2 at least. And so I was pretty set. 60 bucks, and I was walking out with the new, with my e-juice. I was walking out with my new thingy, my new mod, and everything was working, 2 coils, so I definitely, these are about the same price, so I definitely recommend if you want to start vaping to get a V8 stick if you're like looking for cloud production and if you're worried about the flavor variety. But if you're like an old smoker, like not saying you're old, but like you've smoked for a while and you just need something to get the buzz and you're really just trying to quit, I definitely recommend this one because it's discreet. You can take it anywhere, you know, go outside in your little smoker's break or whenever time you need to smoke, hit this doo-doo-doo. Get that little buzz like a cigarette. You can even get the tobacco flavor so it tastes exactly like a cigarette, so you know your brain is calculating like a cigarette, so everything works out. So these both have the highs and lows. My personal favorite, definitely my V8 stick, but I do love this, and I keep this one in my car for if this ever dies, so I can always use this. And when I used to work, I would use this for work because just, you know, I still had some juice left and I wanted to still get some good use into it. But definitely try them both out and let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. What's your favorite mod, period? I want to know. What's your favorite freaking e-juice flavors? Like, I need to know. I need to get out there into this freaking vape world. I'm new to all this, so this wasn't really supposed to be too long of a video, just, you know, chit-chatting or something I was thinking about today. This is a last minute idea. I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all and get back to this channel and interact with you guys. So let me know what you thought about this, and if you want more vape content and I can take you guys to the vape store and all that other stuff, just let me know. Well, please subscribe to my channel, leave some comments, you know, tell me about your mods and your vape juice, and tell me how I'm not technical with all my vape terms. Please, I want to hear it all. And I will reply back to you. So bye, thanks for watching.